Hello everyone, I'm back. We're getting ready to put on the Tour Pack detachable brackets onto this ultra limited 2023 edition Harley Davidson. The bolts it comes with, the brackets, is a little bit different than the stock bolts that came off the Harley. I want to show you that, the difference in between them. We will be using the bolts that came with the brackets. And as always on a Harley, please put you just a tab, just a dab of Loctite on the threads when you get ready to put it in. What I always like to do when I'm doing something like this, I like to put the part on and just without putting any Loctite on it first, and just give it a little snug. And then make sure everything is going to fit before I snug everything down. That way you can adjust it where it needs to be adjusted, make sure everything's fitting perfect. Then you can go ahead, take it back apart, put it back together, and tighten everything back down. This should be straightforward though. There shouldn't be any issues, but sometimes you do run into issues. So let me grab this camera. I want to show you the difference in between what came off the bike and what's on the bike. Okay, you see here, this is the mounting bracket hardware that we had to be able to put the Tour Pack back onto the bike. These here, the flat ones, these are the ones that came off the Harley. That's the original bolts that came off. These are the ones that came with the Tour Pack, okay? They're a little bit longer, and it has a washer. As you can tell, it's just a tad longer, and it has the washer. So I'm going to use these. I'm not going to reuse the Harley bolts that came on there. I'm going to just take those and put those to the side. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to mount these on there, get a snug fit, and then we're going to try to get our Tour Pack mounting bracket on there and see how that works. So let me put this camera back over here. And it should go pretty straightforward, hopefully. So you have a right side and a left side. The good thing about this is they're only going to go on one way. You really can't mess it up. Like I say, they're only going to go on one way, and once you get them on, just give them a little snug. It takes a 1/4 inch Allen wrench, and we're going to put this side on here first. What I'd like to say on this right here is that if you do try to put the wrong side on, I'll show you real quick, it won't go. It won't go the way it should. So just make sure, and the bolt holes will not line up. So just make sure you put the correct side on the correct side. Don't get your drill or nothing out. You don't have to do none of that. And I'm just going to line these holes up real quick and get this started. Just get it started. Don't put your bolt in there and tighten down on it, because then you're going to have to loosen it back up and get it back the way it is. Just put it on there loosely, okay? That way you make sure you don't cross thread nothing. Like I say, sometimes it's a little bit of an ordeal to do it. And if you do just like I just did, and if that don't feel like it's going on there right, get a different bolt. Okay? Don't get in a hurry. There it goes. Like I say, don't get in a hurry. It's always best just to take your time. We'll do the same thing over here on this side. It only goes on one way. Just pay attention to what that is and how it's going. And we'll do this one. Now I'm not putting a Loctite on any of these. I just want to just see if it will fit. See, that one nut over there was giving me just a little bit of a hiccup. So I didn't force the thread. Don't force your threads. I just took it out, grabbed another nut, I grabbed another bolt, and put it in there. So now what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna hand tighten this, not wrenching down on it or nothing. I just want it hand tight where it kind of stays stationary. That way it's not moving around or anything when we try to put this bracket on here. And then that's gonna help us to determine what we need to do. Make sure they send us the right bracket, because I have had that to happen before. You get this far and you're trying to put it on and you get to looking and you're like, this is not working. Have you ever ordered something offline and you get it and it don't fit? I've had that happen several times. Okay, they're on there, they're just hand tight. Now I'm going to grab this tour pack mounting bracket out of the box. Very well wrapped. Now, just like everyone, you might want black, you might want chrome, but I'm sticking with the theme of the bike. And I'm going with the chrome tour pack mounting brackets, tour pack 4-point disconnect harness and everything. So I'm going to put this on here and see how it goes. There's only one way to find out, and that's to do it. Okay. Wires out of the way. There it is on that one. Like I say, you might need to do a little bit of adjustment on it, and that's expected. A little bit of gentle persuasion. That's all. Okay, it's on there. That's it. That's on there. You noticed I was having a little bit of a hiccup getting it on. And just like anything else, when you're putting it on, it ain't gonna just go right on the way it should. I'll get my handprints off of it. But it's on. What I was having an issue with, I will show you. Right here where this slides over this collar, the bracket itself on this side was too far in. So by looking at it, I'm going to very gently, I'm gonna see if I can tighten these up first and see if that works to bring it in, but I think they're okay. But what I'm gonna do is just bend this very minute. And when I say minute, I mean very minute. It does not need it much at all. So let me do that right quick and see if that helps with the